Time now for your forewarned weather.
All right, let's turn things over now to Seth Sanders. Seth, I gotta say, seeing the more snow on the mountains, oh my goodness, what a view coming into work.
It's so pretty. This is your first winter here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness, Jordan, wait till the spring when it's completely covered in snow and then we start getting the blossoms in the valleys. It's so pretty. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, and you shouldn't take pictures while you drive, and I do not take pictures while I drive, but it's very tempting to do so when I see the mountains on my way to work.
Just get dash cams installed all over.
There you go, I can do that, yeah, sure.
Storm chaser style. All right, let's get into this forecast. I want to show you guys this picture from Salt Lake this morning. This is the sunrise. Yeah, really pretty. Meg Roberts sent that one in. Great pastel colors, and that snow is still sticking around. Meg is from the benches up there, so a little bit more snow on the benches than we have on valley floors. Forewarned radar shows that we have moisture moving into the northern portion of the state, mostly from Bountiful up towards Brigham City. We had a little bit of flurries in Cache Valley as well, but it's looking like those are starting to taper off. Now down here along the Wasatch Front, it's just a little bit too warm, so it's mostly just going to be rain. But this is just an appetizer. We have a lot more rain coming, and we'll get to that in just a second. But for now, I want to show you what it looks like down in the south. No rain at all. Really nice. We just have some fair weather clouds. The sun is starting to set and it's dry. 57 degrees is where they are right now in Ivins. St. George just down the road is going to be hitting the low 50s here in the next hour, eventually turning to the 40s by ABC4 News at 10. We should be right around 40 degrees flat with increasing cloud coverage, but don't expect any wet weather down in southern Utah tonight just yet. Now up here in the north, we do have the overcast skies that are going to be holding on, and the clouds, they kind of act as a temperature moderator. The warm air isn't able to escape, so you notice the temperatures don't drop very fast. We're going to kind of hold on to the 30s all the way into midnight. All right, our Futurecast is going to walk us through the next little bit here. There's that next wave of moisture. That's going to be arriving tomorrow morning fairly early, right around 7 o'clock for the northern and central portion of the state, and then it's going to kind of clear out. It splits into two, and when it splits, it loses a lot of that moisture, starts to weaken, but we do have echoes of moisture still holding on into the afternoon. And then as we get into Tuesday morning, that precipitation potential really spikes for the southwest portion of the state. We could even see a little bit in St. George, but it's just a slight chance. Cedar City has a better chance of seeing a couple snow showers, and then by Tuesday evening, clears on out, but it gets pretty cold. Snow accumulations are going to be light. This is going to be a fairly mild storm, not anything like what we saw on Saturday. Most of our valleys are just going to get straight rain or a rain-snow mix, but it's not going to accumulate for most of us. Some of us could get up to an inch. The benches will be getting just a dusting to about 3 inches. The Wasatch back, so places like Park City, Oakley, Morgan, getting about 1 to 3 inches. Now the mountains will be getting a little bit more, but it's not enough for the National Weather Service to issue a winter weather advisory. Just a few inches in the north and central mountains, and then down in the south, even less. So, like I said, behind this system, temperatures are going to drop quite a bit, dropping about 5 degrees below average, both here along the Wasatch Front and down in St. George. And it's going to be windy as well. So you're going to combine these colder temperatures with the wind, and it's going to feel a lot colder with that wind chill. Let me show you what's going on with the wind gusts. I'm going to put this into motion here. And as we get into late Monday night into Tuesday morning, if I can get this working, it's going to get... 1 second, let me try to get this moving. I don't know what's going on here, but it is going to increase as we get into Tuesday morning. There we go. Now it's working. Gotta love technology sometimes, right? Pause this at Tuesday morning. We're going to be in the teens as far as wind goes, but it's going to continue increasing. And we're going to pause it right here Tuesday afternoon. We got wind gusts in the 20s, even a few 30s as well. St. George, Cache Valley, Lake Powell at 35 miles an hour. That wind's going to be holding on all the way into Thursday morning. Now, I want to punch this into the Wasatch Front because we're going to have some downslope winds. Watch this. As that low pressure moves to the south, the counterclockwise rotation brings an easterly flow over the mountains. 43-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible for Farmington by Tuesday morning. And then we could even see gusts as high as 50, 60, maybe even 70 miles an hour. I think it's being a little bit optimistic there. But regardless, looks like we're going to be gusty on your Tuesday, especially in areas like Park Lane where it's notorious for those downslope canyon winds. Regional forecast shows that most of us are going to be in the 40s tomorrow with a couple of 50s and 30s in the mix. Moisture around the state, especially towards the north. All right, now let's look at the next 7 days in St. George. So for tomorrow, St. George will be at 55 degrees, but it is on a cooling trend, reaching 51 degrees by your Tuesday. There's a chance that you could get a couple showers early in the morning, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we kind of linger in the 50s and 40s in St. George. The Wasatch Front, we have those rain and snow showers tomorrow. There's a chance we could see a couple flurries Tuesday morning early. Like I said, those temperatures get cold, barely breaking free of freezing on Thursday, and temperatures in the teens. Higher elevations might get to the single digits.
I got to find that other
cold.
glove.